it's really getting me to kind of just use my upper body to swing the golf club, and I think that could actually help my ball striking. Bit of an injury today. My right knee is all tore up, so we're gonna see how this works. So my right knee is blown up. I've been doing a lot of shoveling the last couple of days over across the street at my neighbor's house and in my own backyard. So my right knee is blown up about the size of a softball, maybe a little larger, and I don't have a lot of pain going on with it, but it definitely, it doesn't like pressure, it doesn't like weight, it doesn't like movement, it doesn't like any kind of twisting motion. So I think it's a good opportunity for me to come out. I was not going to play today because I thought, maybe I need to stay off my knee. However, I think this is a really good opportunity for me to sort of swing within myself. I can't overswing. Can't really go after it, and that's one of my biggest problems, is overswinging as far as backswing length, and also just really trying to go at the ball. So I'm going to try and calm it down today and see if this will actually be a help more than a hindrance. That's a really solid swing, and it's right on the green on this par 5. Not too bad. A par bogey start. I've got a short par 4. It's pretty straight. I think that I'm able to swing inside myself and kind of smooth it out and try not to overswing too much and just avoid putting too much pressure on that back leg. And then in the transition, again, just try and stay inside my comfort level. Alright, so not the worst in the world. Just out to the right side of the green. Really high. So far, I'm sitting 2 over after 3 holes. That is not the ideal score for me right now. And I've got to go up here and save par. All right, par there. Got to keep it going. Right up the gut with a little draw. Well, this is not what you want on a par 4. It's 390 yards from tee to green. It's a dogleg left. I hit a 4-iron up here to position A in the middle of the fairway. Just shot the flag, pins in the back. I've got 226 yards. I don't think 4-iron's got enough to get there. No, that's way right. That's nowhere near the target. It's just right there. That's trying to do too much instead of just swinging at the golf ball. That is a prime example of how I get myself into trouble. I try to do too much. That one I really tried to get after it, to put that extra little oomph in it, and instead of just swinging through to the target. That is what I'm trying to get a little bit better at today, is to try and stay with inside myself because of my right knee, and just manage the course rather than trying to be Superman all day. I didn't realize it, but I just drove into Mosquito Valley. Oh my God, I'm being attacked. Well, after a great tee shot, that's a bogey because I pushed my second one way right. I left my third one, which was dead on line, a little short of the green, but I did manage to chip up within a tap-in distance and made the 2.5 footer. I've got 207 here on this par 3, which is really, off the tee, that is a great 4-iron distance. So I should not have to really kill this one. I shouldn't have to take any off. I mean, this ought to be a really good tee shot. It's a great opportunity to get a face-on view of me from the tee. Well, that is a well-struck and beautiful shot. It's a little left to target, but I may have been aiming that way. It'll be interesting to see when I get back home and I'm going through this footage what that impact position looks like. It felt like it was way different, but I bet it is only slightly different, if any different at all. I cannot wait for fall. Come on, fall, let's go. Nice little sand save right there. One good thing about being in the sand, the mosquitoes are not nearly as thick in there. Been here before. The 18th hole. It's my nemesis. On the card it says it's 560. It's a dog leg to the left. There's water between your third shot and the green to get to it. But it's fairly wide open. You can hit a really good solid drive. But if you end up hitting the right side of the fairway, you're adding 25-30 yards, whereas if you can bomb it through these trees, you can cut a lot off. And the likelihood of you hitting those trees is not very high. So I'm going to try and kind of take a little bit of this corner off. But this is a really good hole to... Oh my God, the mosquitoes are crazy out here. This is a really good hole to try and do what I set out to do, to stay within myself. This hole really sort of subconsciously makes you want to go after it and just really mash everything. And I really just want to stay in balance, nice tempo, and just stroke it through. Wow, I have to watch that one on video. That felt worlds different than my usual. That felt relaxed. It was really bombed, and it was right where I was aiming. I'll have to go up here and see if I made it through this tree line, hopefully. Well, I didn't make it through the tree line quite and out into the fairway, but I've got a pretty clear shot. I don't know if you can see this tree in the distance off to the left. I'm going to go between these two trees, but I'm going to try and stay right of that tree out there. I shot that tree. It's about 165 yards away. There's water up there. I feel pretty safe that I can hit a 7-iron and not get to the water and leave me a good pitch over it. All right, well, that was a pretty terrible lie. It was bare. I actually went right of this tree right here, which was not exactly what I intended, but it was fairly well struck for the lie that I had, and it's a really good spot to be in, so I'll take it. Now, I very well may have too much club in hand. I'm about 145, and I've got an 8-iron. That is more club than I need. That should be a 9-iron for me, but I'm taking one extra club here so I can really make sure that I swing nice and smooth and effortless. I think that's on the green. That may be the first time I've ever hit this green in regulation. Oh my God. Whew. The greens have been pretty mild all day. That one was really quick. On in three putts. With that bogey on the last hole, that puts me at a total of 41 out of 36. This is a par 36. I shot 41. I only hit 2 out of 7 fairways, and I only hit 2 out of 9 greens. I think not hitting greens really is what affected my score. I just wasn't able to get up and down enough and save the pars that I needed to save. I did have a few bad shots on that 9 holes, but for the most part, I struck the ball pretty well. And it'll be fun to go back and see how this swing, when I watch this on video, compares to some of the swings that I've got on file. So overall, not too bad. You know, a pretty decent ball striking day, but the wedge game, the pitching game, they kind of let me down today. And especially this 18th hole, to come out here and 3-putt that from probably about 25 feet away. That's uncharacteristic of me. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Be sure to click like and subscribe and share this around and help the channel grow. Appreciate you watching.